Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. In our last exciting adventure, we were getting ready to go to Duna, but I did some math, which is to say I used one of those handy online calculator things, and we'll take a look real quick. And we see here that this is where Kerbin is, and this is where Duna is. And if you look at the angle, that's maybe 15 degrees. And that's not enough. It needs to be like Duna needs to be here in relation to Kerbin, up here, about 45 degrees, which we're nowhere near. And since we're going faster than that, that means we have to take a whole lap around our orbit, basically wait a year. We have to wait a year of game time before we can launch that mission, which, alright, maybe we can find something else to do in the meantime. Let's see what we got active. I'm really still kind of bitter about that one. Still working on that one, although we have another 4 years left. Even if this falls through, I mean, the penalty is like almost nothing. So I'm not too worried about it. And these two we're actually kind of working on. We have to wait for our Duna mission window to open for that. So let's see what we got. New service outpost of Minimus, no thank you. Orbital spacewalk near moon, that's not too bad. Yeah, maybe we can do that. Position spacecraft in an adjusted orbit of moon. Okay, take an existing spacecraft and move it to a new orbit around moon. I don't know if I can do that, to be honest. Position a satellite in a specific orbit. It's kind of pedestrian. No, thank you. Recover asset and her debris from orbit of moon. Who is stranded on low moon orbit with valuable data. Return her and what's left of her vessel to Kerbin. Huh. That doesn't sound too bad. Any specific orbit of Kerbin. We could probably take care of some of these all in one mission, but that doesn't sound too bad. It sounds interesting, and I'm going to the moon anyway, so let's do that. Shazam. Okay, so first things first, we're going to, since we need to do a spacewalk. Oh, I wonder if it would count if I better not think that. That's dangerous. I'm thinking, would it count if I got a, take a lander can. Maybe we should, because I'm going to be bringing Kerbals home, so I want to make sure they live. This is probably a safer bet, isn't it? Then I can put a claw on the top of it. Beautiful. And some controls. We get some of these guys on here. 4 should be enough. Good. And some solar panels. We need solar panels. That'll be under utility. Solar panel. I'm also going to need some parachutes, so I'll grab those while I'm here. I wonder what kind of debris I'll be tagging along, because I don't want the thing to flip while I'm coming back down through the atmosphere. That would be really bad. Do I want batteries? I don't need batteries. I do need solar panels, though. So I'm just going to put 2, let's do 4 of these. Very nice. Okay, that's pretty much it for that guy. Now we need to get this to the moon and back. So for that, we'll go fuel tanks. This should do it. If I do one of these and a poodle engine on that. Yeah, that's more than enough to get us to the moon and back. Once we're in orbit, that is. So we'll go here and we'll get a decoupler and we'll start doing what we need to do to get this thing into orbit. Fuel tanks. Good old Big Red, the Jumbo 64. Why can I not? Oh, that's annoying. And then we can at least do 2 of those, right? And the big ass engines. Man, why is that all messed up? Go away. There we go. Big ass engine. I love these engines. Let's see, that's good, that's good. I don't want those parachutes to activate. Thrust to weight ratio is good, although I am going to be putting boosters on this, so it doesn't really matter that much. Boosters. You always need more boosters, right? 4-way, please. There we go. And gotta get the big ones. More boosters is more better, right? That's how the game works. Structure. Strut that stuff up. That should do it. And aerodynamics. We'll put our favorite winglet on the bottom here. Gives our control, and last but not least, bonk. Nice. Thrust to weight ratio is only 1.6, so I may want to do a little bit of that main engine. Nearly 8,000 meters per second delta V is monstrous. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let's go. Crew. What am I doing for crew? I do not need 3 crew members. Thank you very much. So let's recover vessel. Always check the fine print. That's good. That's good. Let's try that again. Should be the same craft. There we go. Crew. Don't need Bill. Don't need Bob. Let's do a different pilot. Who needs experience? Engineer. Pazzy. Pazzy, here we go. Gonna rescue your fellow Kerbal knot. It'd be great. Probably half throttle is probably good enough, right? Oh, let's set target. And the ideal time to launch is when Moon is just on the horizon, which happens to be. So, 3, 2, 1, launch. Alright, general strategy here is to try and keep the rocket, because we're lined up, because the Moon was just on the horizon when we launched. So we're really lined up pretty well to just burn straight into a Moon intercept. So what I'm trying to do is just trying to get the rocket over, because we stayed vertical a little longer than I would have liked with the solid rocket boosters. I didn't want to tilt it over with the solid rocket boosters, because then they have a tendency to smack into me as I'm going up. But I want to keep... Oh man, my main engine's overheating too. Son of a gun. Well, it's almost out of fuel anyway, so we should be okay. But with this, you can see our apoapsis is already well over 200,000 meters. So really, we're just trying to get the velocity to inject ourselves towards the Moon. We're going to run out of fuel before we explode that engine, though. That's fine. As you can see, we're getting up there. I expect this to kick out pretty soon. There we go. Whoops. Oh well. So now we were relying on this poodle engine, which should have enough oomph to get us there. I may have to time accelerate a little bit. Oh, get ready to cut. There we go. I found that to be a pretty reliable way to get ourselves to Moon. It also works for Minmus, especially if you time it just right, and you can actually burn a little bit north or south of true east, and you can get yourself kind of in the same... Where the hell is my craft? Oh. No, that's not what I want to do. Thank you very much. Is this it? No. That it? No. Well, maybe it's because I'm still time accelerated. No, that's not it. That's debris. There we go. I was wondering, where the hell is the icon for my ship? Alright, so we want to warp to about here. Okay, and then we need to. Where's Moon? Whoops. And get ourselves captured in a orbit around Moon. And while that's happening, no, no. Who am I rescuing here? I did accept that mission, right? Whoa! Wow. All right. Well, the good news is we're very close to the inclination. Whoop, too much. So it's basically a perfectly equatorial orbit at really, really close. That's going to be a tough orbit to match because it's so fast. And we're going to have to adjust. Whoop, too much. Oh man, I hate it when the scroll wheel activates the maneuver node like that. They really need to add a modifier key, I think. Right. Why is my periapsis not going down when I slow down? That's very annoying. There we go. Man, that is low. That is super low. That is worryingly low. Easy does it. Okay. Alright, there's our maneuver node. Let's get this over with. That's not a lot of delta V either. That's the really funny part. We have to really watch our periapsis for this maneuver. I'm a little scared of it. Normally, I try not to go below 15,000 meters. I think the highest projection on Moon is somewhere around 7,000, 8,000 meters. But, you know, I like to not smash into the ground. It's embarrassing. Let's sneak up with that. I'm watching my periapsis. I want to get down to about 11,000. I don't even really care about my maneuver node anymore. That. Oh. I say that as I'm looking at my maneuver node and I blow right past the 11,000 mark that I was going for. Let's just, okay. Perfect. All right. Now, and that is frightful. Absolutely frightful. Orbit? Huh? You screwing with me, game? Guess not. All right. Not a problem. Now we gotta watch our apoapsis. I want to stop this around 50,000 maybe. That'll get us close and it'll give me plenty of room for adjustments. Because you don't want to match the orbits too exactly at right now. Because if you do, you'll never catch up. Ooh, that's actually really good. Whoops. Use my RCS to trim that. That's really good. Okay. I'm happy with this. Alright, so as we approach our... I'm going to blow right past each other. I mean, really... We're really booking. There's a flag. This will get us really damn close. We just have to watch our apoapsis, and our periapsis is like critically low right now. So it's kind of scary. I do want to move towards the target a bit. Alright, we're doing pretty good. We're moving in. Periapsis and apoapsis are okay, I guess. Easy does it. And we're just going to wait a little bit. And as we see our marker move off, we're going to fix that. Just a little bit. A little trim here and there. We don't want to speed up too much. Right, so I'm going to do a mostly radial burn here. That sort of pulls us that way. Our periapsis is kind of dipping a little bit, but that'll be corrected if we get close enough soon enough. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Now we just have to stabilize ourselves. Alright, we are heading straight toward the target now. Actually want to slow down a little bit more. Just like that. I better arm this thing. Alright, we'll get our RCS out and we'll use this to trim. I don't have a lot of RCS fuel on this now, I just realized. Oh, we have enough. Get everything lined up. Everything lined up. I'm focusing on the nav bowl. Did we get it? Or did I bump it out of the way? Nope, we got it. Haha! And it's a lander can. Interesting. World's first milestones. Apparently I've constructed a space station. Thumbs up. And a docking maneuver. Also thumbs up. What the hell was that? Alright. So we did good. Now we just need to get home. And that looks like it's going to be easy. We just wait a little bit till we're in the sun. You know what? I almost forgot to do this. This is another mission. That's the spacewalk, and it does count. So we will let go. RCS on. Oop. Oh no, you know what? That's the wrong Kerbal. This is the one that I want the EVA. We'll get you in here. Alright. Now at least they're safe inside the capsule. If I lose... Okay. Another milestone. So if we lose, by some unfortunate circumstance, our capsule, we don't lose a set either. So that's important to me. It's going to burn in this general direction, and that should get us home. I should probably unset that target somehow. Keep an eye on this. We want to get this to about maybe 60-ish, maybe? I don't mind taking more than one pass. Oop. Nope, again, wasn't paying attention. That's awfully steep for a re-entry, but we might be able to do it if we don't tumble. So, here we go. There was a lot of crap. Okay. Here we go. It's on the daylight side, which is good. Get ourselves poised. And here we go. Mach 10. I wonder if I should use some fuel to slow down. I don't want to descend too deeply, though. That's kind of an issue. But we can definitely slow down. Get our apoapsis to about maybe 80. Yeah. What? Alright, easy does it. Watch on my fuel, but I didn't have plenty of fuel, so I'm not too worried about that. The faster we slow down, the better, because I don't know what this engine's capable of withstanding. If that engine blows up, we are going to be in a bit of a pickle. Hopefully this, right now it seems stable this way, but then I have the RCS and everything on. I was hoping nothing explodes from the heat. Engines are going full blast. Keep it oriented. Alright, so far, I don't want to jinx it by saying it's been a good mission, but so far it's been a good mission. It's just a matter of getting home safely, and I think we'll be able to do it. Okay, we're out of the danger zone. We're transferring from a re-entry heating to just shockwave. I think I want to save a little bit of fuel for that last hurrah. And I'm just using some RCS fuel just to decrease our mass a little bit. Just use it up. And we are falling gracefully. We're still at Mach 2. Slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Yeah, I'm starting to feel we're not quite balanced. Oh boy. That's orbit. I want surface. There we go. The chutes good to deploy? Hope so. Yeah, looks like they are. Deploy the chutes. Turn SAS off. We're a bit heavy. Oof. Those G-forces. Alright. We have succeeded. That was actually pretty fun. I'm going to bring this down. Use our last little bit of fuel to soften the blow. And call it good. And poop. we can motor ourselves over to the shoreline. Nope, nope, we just ran out of fuel. Oh well. Throttle off. Are you going to give me the option? Hello? Can I... I can't seem to complete the mission. Hello? Yes, no, maybe? There we go. I don't know why it wouldn't let me complete the mission, but we're done. That was fantastic. Success. Always good. So, as always, thank you all for watching and have a nice day.